Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Philippines 7255 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Lufthansa 7350 is on approach.
Philippines 7255 cleared for pushback.
Lufthansa 7350 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook ground. Philippines 7255 ready to taxi. Philippines 7255 taxi to runway 23. Springbrook Tower. Philippines 7255 ready for takeoff runway 23. Philippines 7255 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Delta 90867 ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Delta 90867 cleared for pushback. Delta 90867 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Azerbaijan 8654 is on approach. Azerbaijan 8654 clear to land runway 14.
Springbrook Ground, Lufthansa 7350, requesting taxi to the gates. Lufthansa 7350, taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Ice Air 5182 is on approach. Ice Air 5182 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. FedEx China 371 ready for pushback with Charlie 4. FedEx China 371 cleared for pushback.
Delta 90867, hold position. Delta 90867, continue taxi.
Springbrook Ground, FedEx China 371 ready to taxi. FedEx China 371 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, Delta 90867, ready for takeoff runway 23. Delta 90867, cleared for takeoff runway 23. Springbrook clearance, good evening, I fly 2951, ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Requesting taxi to the gate.
I fly 2951, cleared for pushback.
Azerbaijan 8654 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Springbrook Ground, I-5 2951, ready to taxi. I-5 2951, taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Ground, Ice Air 5182, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower FedEx China 371 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Ice Air 5182, requesting taxi to the gates.
FedEx China 371 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Ice Air 5182, taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. AirAsia 7067 ready for pushback at Bravo 10. AirAsia 7067 cleared for pushback. Springbrook Tower I-5 2951 ready for takeoff runway 23. I-5 2951 cleared for takeoff runway 23. Springbrook Ground, AirAsia 7067 ready to taxi. AirAsia 7067 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Ryanair 90490 is on approach. Ryanair 90490 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Cathay 2245 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Cathay 2245 cleared for pushback. Springbrook and Cathay 2245 ready to taxi. Cathay 2245 taxi to runway 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency.
Springbrook Tower. Good
During
evening.
an
Aero
emergency,
Mexico
please remain in your seats with
4792
your
is on
seatbelt
approach.
fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is
Aero Mexico 4792 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Aegean 6531 ready for pushback at Bravo 9. Aegean 6531 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Lounge, Ryanair 90490 requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower. AirAsia 7067 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Ryanair 90490 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
AirAsia 7067 cleared for takeoff runway 23. Springbrook Ground. Aegean 6531 ready to taxi. Aegean 6531 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower. Cathay 2245 ready for takeoff runway 23. Cathay 2245 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Air Canada 4454 is on approach. Air Canada 4454 cleared to land runway 14. Springbrook clearance. Good evening. CedarJet 2363 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. CedarJet 2363 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, Aeromexico 4792, taxi to the gates.
Springbrook ground. CedarJet 2363 ready to taxi.
Aeromexico 47902, requesting taxi to the gates. Aeromexico 47902, taxi to gate Bravo 2.
CedarJet 2363 taxi
Ladies
to
and
runway
gentlemen, please pay
23.
attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in...
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Air Portugal 7453, ready for pushback at Bravo 8. Air Portugal 7453, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Lot 90858 is on approach. Lot 90858 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook ground, Air Portugal 7453, ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower. Aegean 6531 ready for takeoff runway 23. Aegean 6531 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Air Portugal 57906 clear to land runway 14.
Air Portugal 7453, taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower. CedarJet 2363 ready for takeoff runway 23. CedarJet 2363 cleared for takeoff runway 23. Springbrook ground. Air Canada 4454 requesting taxi to the gates. Air Canada 4454 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Lufthansa 3971 ready for pushback at Charlie 2. Lufthansa 3971 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. Lufthansa 3971 ready to taxi. Lufthansa 3971 taxi to runway 23. Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Turkish 8989 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Turkish 8989 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Air Canada 7588 is on approach.
Air Canada 4454 hold position.
Lot 90858 requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower, Air Portugal 7453, ready for takeoff runway 23.
Air Canada 7588 cleared to land runway 14.
Air Portugal 7453, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground. Turkish 8989 ready to taxi. Turkish 8989 taxi to runway 23.
Air Canada 4454 continue taxi.
Lot 90858 taxi to gate Bravo 8.
Springbrook ground. Air Portugal 5796 requesting taxi to the gates. Air Portugal 5796 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Turkish 8989 hold position. Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Ethiopian 1371 ready for pushback at Charlie 1. Ethiopian 1371 cleared for pushback. Turkish 8989 continue taxi. Springbrook Tower. Lufthansa 3971 ready for takeoff runway 23. Lufthansa 3971 cleared for takeoff runway 23. Springbrook Tower. Turkish 8989 ready for takeoff runway 23. Turkish 8989 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Finnair 3976 is on approach.
Springbrook ground. Ethiopian 1371 ready to taxi.
Finnair 3976 cleared to land runway 14.
Ethiopian 1371 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Asiana 4031 ready for pushback at Bravo 7. Asiana 4031 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, Air Canada 7588 requesting taxi to the gates. Springbrook Tower, good evening. UPS 2824 is on approach. Air Canada 7588 taxi to gate Bravo 9er. UPS 2824 cleared to land runway 14.